Have you ever wondered how gaming controllers have evolved over time? We begin our journey in the dawn of gaming, where the magic of interactive entertainment took root. The earliest gaming controllers were simple yet groundbreaking. Joysticks and paddles were the order of the day, rudimentary tools that ushered in a new era of play. The Atari 2600's joystick was one of these pioneers, a beacon of innovation in a sea of possibilities. Not long after, the Nintendo Entertainment System introduced its iconic rectangular controller, a design as timeless as the games it brought to life. This was not just a controller, it was a key, a portal to unimaginable worlds and unforgettable adventures. These early devices, in all their simplicity, were the stepping stones to the future. They laid the groundwork for what was to come, each one representing a significant leap forward in gaming innovation. As gaming began to take hold, the design of controllers took a dramatic turn. The rise of consoles like the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo marked a significant shift in the way we interact with games. With these consoles came the emergence of ergonomic designs and intuitive button layouts that prioritized the comfort of the player and ease of use. The Sega Genesis, with its curved grip and orderly button arrangement, and the Super Nintendo, with its rounded edges and shoulder buttons, were leaps forward in user-friendly design. These controllers were more than just input devices. They were extensions of the player, designed to seamlessly blend with our natural hand movements. But it didn't stop there. The introduction of analog sticks and triggers added a whole new dimension to gameplay. No longer were players restricted to simple directional inputs. Now, they could navigate 3D spaces with precision and engage in more complex game mechanics. These advancements revolutionized gameplay immersion and precision control. The dawn of the new millennium brought with it a wave of technological advancements. This era witnessed the birth of motion-sensitive controllers, a revolution in the gaming world. This technology, which interprets physical movements into virtual actions, took gaming immersion to an entirely new level. The Nintendo Wii, for instance, allowed players to bowl, golf, and even sword fight, all from the comfort of their living rooms. Simultaneously, touchscreens began to infiltrate the market, offering an intuitive interface that even the most technophobic could master. Games were no longer limited to consoles and PCs, but were now accessible on smartphones and tablets, making gaming a truly universal pastime. The advent of wireless connectivity further enhanced the gaming experience, freeing players from the constraints of cords and enabling a wider range of motion. Coupled with the development of adaptive feedback systems, which mimic the sensation of various in-game experiences, these innovations blurred the lines between virtual and physical interaction, offering players unprecedented levels of immersion and responsiveness. But the evolution of gaming controllers doesn't stop here. As we look to the horizon, we see the dawn of a new era in gaming interaction. Emerging technologies, like haptic feedback, are on the cusp of transforming our gaming experiences. Imagine feeling the recoil of your virtual weapon, the resistance of a bowstring, or the impact of a punch, all delivered through your controller. The future also holds the promise of biometric sensors in controllers, sensors that can measure your heart rate, body temperature, and even perspiration. Picture a horror game that knows when to deliver that jump scare for maximum effect, or a racing game that adjusts its difficulty based on your stress levels. And let's not forget about brain-computer interfaces. Imagine playing a game using just your thoughts. This might sound like science fiction, but researchers are already making strides in this field. These promising technologies are set to redefine the very nature of gaming interaction. From the humble origins of pixelated pioneers to the cutting-edge innovations of tomorrow, the evolution of gaming controllers is a fascinating journey. We've seen how the simplicity of early joysticks and paddles paved the way for an industry that would redefine interactive entertainment. We've traced the iconic eras of gaming controllers, from the Atari 2600's joystick to the Nintendo Entertainment System's unforgettable rectangular design. We've ventured into the rise of ergonomic designs and intuitive button layouts, courtesy of consoles like the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. We felt the seismic shift brought by analog sticks and triggers, and experienced the immersive revolution of motion-sensitive controllers and touchscreens. We've even glimpsed the future, where haptic feedback, biometric sensors, and brain-computer interfaces promise to blur the lines between virtual and physical interaction even further. Buckle up, as this journey promises to be an unforgettable exploration of gaming's most iconic peripherals. The game has just begun.